thinking, where did Barbie come from? Who is her predecessor?
Where was she born?
Where was she born?
From whom does she descend?
Why have dolls been marketed with so much success over the years? I mean, this is a phenomenon. Barbie.
Where do dolls, Barbie or otherwise, where do they fit into our culture?
Lots of good questions.
Lots and lots of questions. Here to answer some of these questions and more is Maria Teresa Hart, the author of Doll. Welcome to New York Living.
In her Barbie pink top, I love
yes,
it.
I did
Barbie.
wear Barbie pink in honor of today.
This is so fantastic.
Of course.
And she also brought, can we see your book?
Yes.
It is called Doll.
How cute.
Appropriately named.
Yes.
So I wanted to get into the business of dolls. So even if we don't play with dolls, or we weren't necessarily interested in dolls, people have a fascination with them.
Absolutely.
Where does that fascination come from, do you think? And were dolls always considered toys?
Great question. So I feel like one thing that was remarkable doing the research for this book was that you really see that this desire to play with dolls is like inherent to humans. It is something that it spans the globe. It goes all the way across time, stretches all the way back to antiquity. You could look at like crypts in Rome, and there's like little jointed dolls that have been buried with young girls. So it really goes all the way back. And also this desire is so intense that human beings will try and make dolls out of any discarded items. Like they will do, spare rags, you'll make a rag doll. Wooden spoons, you'll make a wooden spoon doll. Corn husks, anything, you name it. If it's an object, a spool lying around, you're going to try and make a doll out of it.
That is very interesting peek inside the human mind. I mean, to me, the reason why I think that might be is like the want of the creativity and the make believe. Maybe everybody wants to kind of like an escape, an outlet.
Yeah,
absolutely.
But when you were talking about really, really ancient times, you talk about Barbie's grandmother, who might be Barbie's great-grandmother. I cannot pronounce her name, but she is otherworldly.
I cannot either, but so I will just say that it is an ancient crypt that was discovered in Rome, and it had this little jointed doll, and she really would be Barbie's great-great-great-great-great-great-grandmother, if you would. And this is one of Barbie's predecessors, and shows you that for all of this time in humanity, we have been making figurines of women, and it's kind of instructional, it's sort of like, this is what a woman should aspire to be. This is, and also, like you said, world building. You're having this moment of fantasy and play. You're having this object that you can take around, that you can enact these scenarios on. That's what Barbie represents. But Barbie is kind of like the supernova version of this, right?
Of course. All right, so we saw Barbie's etc. grandmother.
Who looked like a swimmer, by the way. She had very broad,
can relate. So, notable dolls that have followed in the footsteps of the original. Can you talk us through some of those?
Yeah, absolutely. So, I think that you have a lot of peaks, especially with commercial dolls. And some of the viewers might remember, one of the mega hits that preceded Barbie was the Shirley Temple doll.
Oh my gosh.
So that was really the big bombastic doll that was a huge bestseller. And I think this will also feel kind of emotionally familiar, that she was a bestseller during the Depression. So this was a time in the 30s when people had a lot of hardship and they were looking for something to brighten their lives. And along comes this adorable toddler that can tap
on a good ship, lollipop.
Exactly.
Animal crackers in my soup in doll form. Okay, so I asked my Google machine, as I'm known to do. According to Mattel, there are 176 Barbies with 9 body types, 35 skin tones, and 94 hairstyles.
Oh my gosh.
That's a lot, we don't have enough time.
No.
But we wanted to see which Barbies were featured the years we were born.
Yeah.
Because I thought that might be fun.
So fun.
We roped you into this. So the year I was born, 1974, wasn't a Barbie, but it was a domicile for Barbie. That was the year the townhouse.
Get out of town.
Shout out to my cousin Emily and my sister Melissa. They had this townhouse. You had to pull the elevator. And they also sold little furniture.
I love the elevator pull.
Now, I'm jealous of your year.
Okay, ready for 1990, the year I was born? Bob Mackie Gold Barbie. Look at her. Now, that is me as a Barbie.
100%.
You would have it to the floor stole.
I it's giving Madonna.
I want to see you in this weekend.
I would love to wear that out.
1977, this was the year you were born, Maria.
Yes.
Superstar Barbie.
Superstar Barbie. Now,
And Christy.
And Christy.
Barbie's friend. I remember Christy.
She is Barbie's sidekick.
I had all their books.
Yes. So, I mean, Superstar Barbie is really when you close your eyes and you think of Barbie, this is the Barbie you think of pretty much as the blonde with super, like, saturated pink on, and then Chrissy, that's her, that's her best friend, that's her sidekick.
That's her boo. That's her partner in crime.
Yeah. But we don't get Black Barbie until 1980.
Okay.
So she takes a while to come on the scene, and of course now all the dolls are Barbie. There are no more like sidekick characters, which I personally applaud because I feel like
who wants to be a sidekick?
Exactly, you want to be the main character in your fantasies.
And now they're making like Jane Goodall Barbie, and they're making actual put-ons of Barbies.
They had some special collection Barbies. I lament the day that I got rid of Hispanic American Barbie because I checked out what she costs on eBay, and let's just say, but tell us who you brought.
Yes. Okay. So I am that person that put this doll in my bag and carried her around today. But this is Chilean Barbie, and truthfully, she's not my doll. She's actually my mother's doll. Oh my gosh. My mom, a full-grown woman at the time, this was back in the 90s, she bought this. And it really was because she's from Chile, my family's from Chile, and she saw herself represented in this doll, and it made her so happy to see that representation. So there's so much validation in Barbie in particular. She does represent this pinnacle of womanhood. So when you see some part of your identity represented in the doll, it just is that moment of validation.
It gives you joy.
It brings you joy. And so, I mean, we still hang on to her. We do have
Never
to
let her
Make
go.
her careful. Make sure you pack her away careful.
I'm shocked
your
she took her
mommy
out of the
gives you
box. Oh my gosh. Thank you
Maria,
so much.